Hello everyone, and welcome back to Expectations Gap. I'm your host, Omneya Hamza. As always, we're here to explore the space between the promises of AI and its real-world impact. The hopes, the fears, and everything in between. Today will be a shorter, more reflective episode, inspired by a book I'm currently reading called The Coming Wave by Mustafa Suleyman. I haven't finished it yet, but even halfway through, I feel it's sparking some deep questions that fit perfectly into our expectations gap journey. The Coming Wave is about the tidal wave of emerging technologies, mainly AI and synthetic biology, and whether we as a society are truly ready to handle them. Suleyman poses a simple yet a terrifying question. Can we contain the technologies we're creating before they fundamentally reshape or even endanger humanity? One idea that really struck me is his reflection on humans and that humans are already tech beings, that we're not separate from technology. We are already merging with it. It's shaping how we think, how we connect, how we work, even how we understand ourselves. He writes, and I quote, "Humans are an innately technological species. From the very beginning, we are never separate from the waves of technology we create. We evolve together in symbiosis." This hit me hard because it reframes the whole conversation not as something external, but deeply internal. Not about tools we use, but about who we are becoming. Another quote that stayed with me in his description of these seismic shifts: "A wave is a set of technologies coming together around the same time, powered by one or several new general-purpose technologies with profound societal implications." These aren't just innovations. They are leaps in what humans can do. And historically, we see them again and again. From fire and farming to the steam engine, electricity, and now AI. Each wave builds society around it. Suleyman even reminds us there is no such thing as a non-technological human being. And then there's this powerful insight. AI is far deeper and more powerful than just another technology. The risk isn't in overhyping it. It's rather in missing the magnitude of the coming wave. It's not just a tool or platform, but a transformative meta-technology. The technology behind technology and everything else. We are at a turning point in the history of humanity. And yet, Suleyman reminds us there is so much more to the coming wave than just AI. One of the most striking examples is synthetic biology. He writes, "Like AI, synthetic biology is on a sharp trajectory of falling costs and rising capabilities. And at the center of this transformation is the realization that DNA is information, a biologically evolved encoding and storage system. Just like we coded computers, we can now begin to code biology. And that thought alone changes everything, because it means we are stepping into an era where we can reprogram life, where medicine, food, materials, even human evolution could be transformed." He also warns of a dangerous mindset that he calls pessimism aversion, the idea that it's safer to look away, to avoid sounding negative, and to default to head-in-the-sand thinking. He writes that it is the overwhelming ideology in tech and policy circles. And honestly, I get that. The scale of the challenge is overwhelming, but giving up on containment just because it feels hard is not the answer. Instead, what if we shifted from fear to responsibility? What if containment wasn't about stopping the wave, but about shaping its direction? That's why I think this book matters, and why it fits so well within this podcast. As I continue reading The Coming Wave, I'll share more reflections, maybe even do a full episode once I finish it. But for now, I wanted to leave you with these thoughts and invite you to reflect with me. Are we really tech beings? Can we realistically contain the forces we're unleashing? And most importantly, if we can't contain them, how can we guide them toward a future we actually want to live in? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Reach out by dropping a comment where you're listening. Thank you for joining me today for this shorter reflection. If you've enjoyed this mini episode, don't forget to subscribe to Expectations Gap and stay tuned for more conversations where we explore the messy, thrilling, and sometimes scary space between what we imagine and what we create. Until next time, stay curious, stay thoughtful, and let's keep shaping the future of AI together.